Truth be told, I really thought the weight of time and the other side of the story was gonna be really hard to follow up, like a tough act to follow. Not that I would say that I want to use the word doubt, but what was I concerned about? Like it's Kurgan. Like what's wrong with me? I know better. Enemy been going crazy. Enemy is snapping. Enemy is fire. I love this art. I'm already invested. Oh, let's get it though. Let's get it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, comment, share. Tell them I'm the Kubera guy. It's me. I'm carrying this on my back right now. I'm the guy. Let them know. Spread it everywhere. Y'all talking time just tick away. You ain't clocking hours on the day. All that watch is stopping what you claim. Dollar crosses Rio got me name. Hoping God just get me out this game. Alright, let's start. So we have the Taraka Kansura. I think they're back on planet Khonshu, if I remember correctly. And they're just being big. The one I think is the one they've seen before. There's Maruna, shocked or looking at it. Oh, we intro already. One Last God, Kubera, story art by Kurigam, season 3, episode 206, enemy part 6. Could that be the one from back then? Isn't it? The size is completely different, but it definitely wasn't killed and suddenly disappeared in the middle of the fight. So if it stayed hiding away on this planet, season 3, episode 77. With Yuta going berserk in the Sura realm, this one here must have gotten stronger too. Right. Fortunately, it didn't have a hostage like it did back then. The heck? It's gotten stronger, but why is he so calm? You don't even know about Big Sura ran. Built different. We have the technology. We make him bigger, faster, strong. That's a terrible accent. Anyways, let me stop. But yeah. This ain't the Ran you once knew, man. He been in the gym. He been in the hyperbolic time chamber. That thing is a so-called Taraka clan Sura. Yes, be careful, Rautara. I already told you about them before we came here, but this must be the first time you've seen one in person. First time, you say. But that simply is a chaos attribute Rakshasa. What? You don't know? Well, it was the second rarest attribute among Suras, right behind the creation attribute. So there might not be any information left here since such a long time has passed. The chaos attribute was so rare that there was only a single Nasika with that attribute in each of the 7 clans. They have little sense of belonging towards their clan, and their appetite is greater than their desire to reproduce. So the numbers of Rakshasa don't grow much. That's so interesting. And I don't... Hold on. So much. Usually, they have an appearance befitting of their clan, but when they are eating or fighting, that shape breaks apart. And just like this one here, they become a red lump with prominent maws. Mawile. What in the world are you saying? The chaos attribute existed in clans other than the Taraka clan? Are they all dead and gone at this point then? In this point in time then? Well, their numbers were small since the beginning, and there were many cases of them losing their temper due to their appetite. So it seemed to be a difficult attribute to survive with for a long time. And there's Rand looking down, a little confused or whatever. Anyway, it would be better to postpone our conversation about that. It seems like this one has noticed us. That's so crazy because that doesn't seem to be very inconsistent. Because I don't think the amount we have seen has been small, but that's wild. Like you're seeing a discrepancy in how something is being viewed from somebody who was born later in the universe and someone who was born towards the beginning of the universe. So Taraka clan, right? I'm just like, no, this is a Rakshasa with the chaos attribute. That is fascinating. And I don't even think that clashes with anything that we already know. They've been noticed. Wriggle. And Rautara does a little attack. Scree, mumble. Scree. Rautara and Maruna Surify. Seeing how I can use transcendentals doesn't seem to be the one that can use the eyes. We can't let our guard down. In my experience, these guys can open their eyes even right in the middle of a fight. Chaos attribute Rakshasas also often did that. Each of them had their own special skill with an annoying effect, similar to the eyes. Rather than revealing their full power from the start, in many cases they only utilized that skill in order to escape from a predicament. So, even though I've never fought with a Nastica, I know how to fight with a Rakshasa. Oh, you have a way to deal with it? What exactly? Hey! What's going on? This is, oh snap. Yo, this attack going crazy. She's like raining down like a bunch of attacks on it. Jesus Christ. Blitz tactics. Finish them off before they can apply their annoying skills. Usually, after inflicting maximum damage with a destruction or light attribute, burning them with a fire or sky attribute was a widely used tactic. If you attack them half-heartedly and give them any respite, they will come back stronger. So it is necessary to go a bit overboard to make sure they are killed. Wow. What she said perfectly describes my unique transcendental. My Sunshine of Dawn has the attribute of light and fire and is much faster than Raltara's skill, although it has the drawback of only being able to be used in human form, or usable in human form. Look at Rat! Little chibi hanging on. Maybe a small human form would have an advantage when it comes to dodging the eyes of launching surprise attacks. Yeah, you thinking, man, you thinking. Look at Maruna. What the heck? Why are you clinging onto her? I had to grab onto one of you, but this one was faster and certifying, so you can't just go around grabbing onto anyone like that. You should have asked Raltara for her consent first. Oh shit. Maruna? I don't mind. Oh, if you say so, then I have nothing more to say. It is very interesting seeing Maruna in this role. I don't know if anyone else is getting like a kick out of this. It's a personal thing, but this is just... I love this. That's all. That's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Are you perhaps disappointed because he didn't grab you? Why would I be disappointed by that? Of course, having something stuck to me would be annoying, but I just thought it might be uncomfortable for you. Right now, I'm not uncomfortable, so it doesn't matter. What's with this? Those two only had a brief introduction, but they are already this close? Now that I think about it, it was also strange when we found them. What reason would they have to wander to the streets where a human lives? Something is strange. I have a bad feeling about this. Lost in his imagination. He's still over there thinking. Hey, how about our talk from before? Is your answer still the same? Yes. Since you narrowed your speaking radius, it must be something that Maruna shouldn't hear about. He started this journey for the sake of his development to the 5th stage. If I use this item on you, he won't stay quiet. The more I think about it, the stranger my own position becomes. Let's take a look around or something. He's trying to develop using one of Kali's items. Is the situation that desperate? Yeah, since the Garuda clan is on the verge of extinction, but you don't seem to be very interested. It was them who cut off interest first, not me. The only member of the Garuda clan who even thinks of me is Maruna. So even if it's revenge on my lifelong enemy, when Maruna stops me, I have no choice but to give up on it. That is... I like Raltara. I'm a fan. I like her. She's dope. There is a reason for me to develop right now. It would be for Maruna's sake. Unless it's for that cause, I don't want to develop using Kali's item. Interesting. Maruna always said power means everything in the world of Suras. Do you not need power, even if that's all that matters in your world? Power is merely a means, not the end. Even if I use the power of the 5th stage, my dead siblings wouldn't return. Damn. Wait, Raltara, over there. Is that Kubera? Why are you here? What are you doing here on your own? You already have a guess, don't you? If you consider what you guys were originally supposed to be going through right now, the one responsible for what happened to you should also be here, right? It was your doing. Why in the world did you do that? Because if the mind of the past is intact, problems arise once it merges with the mind of the future? So there was a need to tune down this activity. What do you mean? Are we in a state of having merged with our past selves? Did you really think you would exist independently from your past selves here? The same entity cannot exist twice at the same time. I thought you would have realized that by now, be it through the heart or the clothes. Woohoo! Ran and Myrna! Look at Ran's face! So that's why my clothes came back? But what does he mean by the heart? Ran Sarafi. Is the avatar of Yuta here too? Has he not said anything? I'm sure the one holding the sword back then, back at this test of sword, he was holding the sword of return, RE, I guess. What? That doesn't make any sense. That sword doesn't change owners until the one who drew it dies. That's why it's strange. Lee's was the one who brought the sword later, but he's the one who drew it first. I saw it clearly. That's true. Just what are you? You've been lingering around us ever since. What the hell are you up to? And Rand looks like he's ready to... Let's get ready to rumble! Okay, so that's interesting. So with the continuity of this story, if a past version of yourselves or whatever goes to another part, instead of there being two versions of yourselves where you have to kind of avoid yourself, so to speak, you merged with the version of yourself. So your past mind has to be intact and not like affect the future part. That's a very interesting concept. Not a lot of stories, I would say, do that. That was great. That was great. I'm a fan of Raltara, man. Like her actually just having, like, I guess you could say, knowledge that's been lost to the Garuda clan or some Suras because of the way they think now, modern times, and chaos attribute Suras not being too super common anymore. I like the bliss tactic thing that she used with the I think she said light and sunshine of dawn. Yeah, the light and like fire attributes, and like Murder's like, I have an attack like that works in my human form, which could be useful now against them, because if I'm a smaller size, maybe I can avoid the Taraka clan eye. So I'm with this. This is really dope. He don't know about Rand. He said, I don't know, man. The god of earth, I don't trust him. But obviously he is Kubera, so you know what I'm saying? He gonna be important. You gonna be important. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell down so the Ghost of 13-month series don't get you. Y'all have yourselves a mighty fine day. Does anyone else like Raltara as much as I do? Let me know. Let me know.
In my drugs, pour it in my cup, sitting in my darkness with my ghouls, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really have a say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool.